Imagine this. One morning, you wake up, and something's different. You walk to the kitchen to grab your coffee, and as you pass your pet, your dog, your cat, or maybe even your hamster, they speak. It's not a bark, meow, or squeak. It's words. Real, human words. For one day only, your pets can talk. They can communicate everything they've been thinking, feeling, and observing. What would they say? What would your pets reveal about their secret lives? Let's dive into this magical, hilarious, and sometimes heartwarming idea. Let's start with your dog, the loyal companion who's always by your side. You've always wondered what's going on inside that fluffy head. Every tail wag, every bark, what do they mean? Today, you'll finally find out. You walk into the room, and your dog looks up at you with wide, eager eyes, and then, voila, they speak. Hey, you finally woke up. I've been waiting for hours. Are we going to the park today? You promised, remember? You said it was doggo time, after breakfast, but you're still on your phone. Again. They don't stop there. Oh, also, that thing you left on the counter, I didn't eat it this time. But just so you know, I could have. I could have eaten that entire sandwich if I wanted to. You're lucky I'm well trained. Now can we please go outside? And don't forget the squeaky toy. I'm very particular about which one I want. Your dog has been thinking about these things all along. All the little frustrations, the unspoken requests, and their thoughts about your habits that they've been silently observing. They want to play. They want attention. They want a little more of that delicious food you keep eating in front of them. And of course, they just want to be your best friend. Next, let's turn to your cat, the mysterious, often aloof creature that likes to keep its thoughts to itself. Or so you thought. But now, they've got something to say. You walk into the room, and there's your cat, lounging lazily on the windowsill. For the first time, they meet your gaze, and suddenly, they speak. Ah, you're here. Took you long enough. I've been waiting for you to feed me. Don't think I didn't notice the time. It's almost noon, and I'm still waiting for my breakfast. You're lucky I didn't knock that plant off the counter. Again. Honestly, I'm so over this diet, but I guess you're the one who decides what's best for me, right? Sure. Give me the dry kibble. Then they jump down, stretching dramatically. Oh, and about that last guest who came over, don't ever invite them back. They smelled like dogs. It was an assault on my senses. I spent the entire evening plotting my escape. Your cat seems to be holding a grudge about everything, from the timing of their meals to the people who've dared to enter their kingdom. They don't want to please you like your dog does. Instead, they want to make sure you know exactly how they feel about every little thing. What about your bird? Whether it's a parrot, canary, or cockatiel, birds are known for their bright personalities and colorful displays. But what are they really thinking when they sing, chirp, or squawk? You're sitting in the living room and you hear your bird call out, but instead of a typical chirp, it's a full sentence. Hey, you never let me out of my cage long enough. What's up with that? I get it. Safety first, but a little freedom would be nice. Also, that noise you make when you sing in the shower, please stop. You're embarrassing both of us. Your bird goes on. By the way, I'm so much smarter than you think. I know exactly what you're saying. I've been listening to your conversations. I just pretend to not care. But I remember when you talked about that trip to the beach, and I should have gone. You know that, right? Birds, with their unique ability to mimic sounds, have been quietly listening to everything. From the music you play to the conversations you have, they've been taking it all in, and now they're ready to share their very own observations. What about your rabbit? The fluffy, quiet creatures who spend most of their time nibbling on carrots or hopping around their cage. What could they possibly have to say? As you walk past their enclosure, they look up with those big, innocent eyes. Then suddenly, you never give me enough space to hop. You think I'm happy just sitting here munching on greens all day? Let me run for once. I've got some serious speed. But no, I'm stuck in this tiny pen. And don't even get me started on the pellets. I know there's more interesting food in the fridge, but do you ever share it with me? Number your rabbit goes on, surprisingly vocal for such a small creature. Also, I've been trying to tell you that your houseplants are delicious. You put them in my reach, so don't act like you're mad when I nibble on them. They're practically begging for it. I think you should put a sign on them. Please, eat me. Finally, let's talk about your hamster or guinea pig, the tiny, often overlooked creatures who spend their time running on wheels or exploring their small world. What would they say if they could talk for just one day? You walk over, and your hamster looks up at you, then pauses before speaking. Hey, I just want to know, when do I get more space? I mean, this wheel is cool and all, but I need variety. I'm an adventurer. I want to explore. Put me in a giant maze or build me a fortress. If you're not going to upgrade my habitat, at least give me some more treats. And for the love of tiny paws, stop using that plastic tube for my home. It's too small. My friends don't like it either. Your hamster goes on to ask for all sorts of tiny upgrades and expresses their deep concern about their lack of freedom and exploration time. So, what have we learned from all this? If your pets could talk for just one day, they'd have a lot to say. From food frustrations to territorial gripes, your pets are constantly observing and quietly reacting to the world around them. They may not be able to communicate with words every day, but they're always paying attention. They have their own thoughts, their own personalities, and their own little ways of looking at the world. Maybe, after hearing their honest opinions, we'll all think a little more carefully about how we treat our furry, or scaly, or feathery companions. Because who knows, next time you might get a full-on pet monologue. What would your pet say if they could talk for one day?